Hey y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. It's on the beautiful morning here on the farm. I am out here in high tunnel number 3 and just doing some maintenance work in here. I gotta finish staking the 2 rows I didn't do yesterday. I got all these staked up nicely yesterday here. So the plants are looking good. They're still blooming, they're still flowering, and I'll talk to you guys about the crop in here. And I gotta finish doing those 2 rows there. And I'm currently running fertilizer, and yeah, tomatoes are setting nicely in here. But just look at how many blossoms are open now. These will be ready in about, we got some small fruit there. Usually it's about 45 to 50 days from bloom to harvest if everything is right. All these will be ready here, and we have a lot of good size looking fruit down in there. I mean, it's just all over. There's good looking fruit all over. I gotta come through and spray for some white flies. Having an issue with the white flies in here, just on the front section here, because this door, I haven't put the door up yet. So but yeah, look at this, beautiful. The first cluster setting in here, looking good. But these tomato plants have legit blown up. I mean, it's, you know, they stay so small for so long, and then the soil temperature reaches that 60-degree mark. We don't heat this tunnel at all, or we don't heat the soil. Early on when we first planted them, we had a kerosene burner in here just to keep the temperatures above that 40-degree mark for a couple nights. But other than that, we don't do anything here. So once the soil temperature got up, these plants just actually blew up. So it's gonna be nice. These Carolina Golds here are just absolutely amazing. These plants are blooming. They're nice and healthy throughout the whole thing here. Like I said, I have a little bit of a whitefly issue, just a little bit. Got to come through here and take care of that. But yeah, plants are looking good, nice and healthy. Look at this right here, beautiful fruit. Got some almost baseball sized fruit there. This is why I got to come through and stake these. It's getting a pretty big mess in here if you don't stake them. So that's the plan. All these are nice and clean. It's just these 2 rows here I got to finish up. So walking down through here, I think I have a leak here on this irrigation line. Yeah, share that too. I gotta come through and fix that right now. Don't want to be putting too much fertilizer in one place and that I don't need. So let's see what the temperature was in here last night. Hope it's dead. Can't tell you. One thing about running fertilizer, you want to make sure all your lines are full of water before you start injecting, just because you get an even flow of fertilizer. And that just shows, look at the entire tunnel, it's nice and even. You know, if you start injecting fertilizer right away, then you'll have some places that are more vigorous, some plants are looking better. But overall, throughout this whole tunnel, the plants are looking really good. I'm not sure if you guys ever use these couplers or not, but they're just a drip irrigation coupler. Usually we like to get them when they're orange. These things right here are orange, so they can tell whenever you're cleaning up that you have a coupler there, so you can save it. These are about 50 cents each, so they're pretty can get pretty expensive pretty fast. So we have to be careful whenever cleaning up. All you do, I can't really show you guys because the plants are so big, but you just put a coupler, cut where it's leaking in half, shove both ends in, you screw this on like that, and then it just tightens it up there nicely, and you have a coupling for drip irrigation. So that was pretty easy. So what happened, I fixed it when we first planted, and then a couple inches out, the drip tape decided to pop, or something stepped on it, or insect or something. So I didn't have to put a new one, I just cut it, put a new one. But since I'm not irrigating today because it's overcast day, the plants don't need too much water, I am just going to put this in here, the irrigation. Got some 9-4-1838 fertilizer, and just turn it on max. So I'm just gonna suck up fertilizer with water there until it empties out, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off. The irrigation with clean water has been running for about 15 minutes or so, so it's gonna go ahead and clear water is gonna go through there. It's gonna take about another 15 to 20 minutes to empty out that bucket. So we're gonna have plenty of fertilizer throughout the whole thing. Then I'm gonna let the irrigation run for another 2 to 3, maybe 5 minutes to flush out the lines. And that's about it. That's fertilizing tomatoes here. So by the time this empties out here, I'm gonna go ahead and stake these and get these nice and tidy. So this is what I hate seeing. This is pigweed, but I forget what kind of pigweed it is, but it has spikes in it. So I'm gonna have to come through here and clean this up real quick. This is also pigweed here, but this is a spikeless type. I think it's a red something pigweed. It's bad. This stuff is terrible because you can't pull it off because the spikes are all over it. This stuff is easy because it has no spikes. but this other type of pigweed is just absolutely terrible. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and start staking here. Got my bucket with the twine. The twine, had to put in this bucket just because the box got wet and I can't hold it no more. So I gotta put in this bucket on my waist here and then feed it through there, and hopefully it goes pretty quick. So that gets fun real fast. It's still pretty musty in here. I'm just sweating. It's pretty cold outside. It's already June, and the average low temperature in June is 60-something degrees, and it was 60-something degrees this morning and all day yesterday. So I'm not complaining about the cool weather though. It's actually helping us out with the strawberry crop. So if we're able to get strawberry season a lot longer than usual, then I'll be pretty happy. Other than that, we need more sun to get those tomatoes going. Get tomatoes at #1. We picked 80 or so pounds last week on Friday, and we need to be picking a lot more. So here in a couple weeks, we'll be picking 500-600 pounds at a time at #1. Then pretty soon these things will be coming on pretty good. So that's the plan. Out here in the, I mean, right next to #3 here, but these field tomatoes, got Red Deuce Carolina Golds out here, and we don't ever come through and stake our field tomatoes no more. So we grow them as cucumbers, light cucumbers. So we got some small fruit there coming on here. So I can't find it economical or feasible to come through here and stake these tomatoes, put in the time and energy into staking field tomatoes, just because the production's 95% is not there. Like right now, these things are just barely growing. I mean, a lot of moisture on them. I might be wrong, but this is how we do stuff here on our farm. We don't even grow, we don't even stake our field tomatoes no more. But we do have to come through and pull weeds, that's for sure. Some of that pigweed goes spikes through there. But overall, these plants are looking real nice, flowering, growing nicely. You got to get them going on that fertilizer pretty quick here to get them looking good. But it's June, so these tomatoes need to be putting on some serious fruit now, and hopefully by the 4th of July we'll be picking out of these a little bit, but maybe not, just because it was nice and cool there early on, and still cool now. Usually it's, if you plant the last week of April in good years with plenty of sunshine and enough of everything, you'll be able to start harvesting the first cluster by the 4th of July. These things will probably be a little later than that. #3 here, we'll definitely be harvesting by then. So yeah, field tomatoes are looking good too. So that's pretty much it for the tomatoes this morning. Got them fertilizing here, got them staked up nicely. Like I said, I gotta come through here and spray for these white flies here. They're getting pretty invasive. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely gotta come through and spray through here. Got some aphids as well. So probably gonna do that right now. I don't have a tractor at the moment. Maybe later on today, because we're open for the U-pick, even though it's a little sprinkling outside. There's a few customers that are still coming out, so I'll get these sprayed pretty quick here. You don't want the aphids to come through here and white flies to come through here and destroy your crop. So look at this. Got some other stuff, some aphids, white flies. Got to get that under control ASAP. Alrighty, y'all. So this is gonna be pretty much it for today. Like I said, just a quick little maintenance tomato video here for you guys. We hopefully the weather will clear up here and start drying things out. We still have all those cantaloupes we need to go in the ground. They're already starting to vine out in the greenhouse, and technically you don't want to do that because that will affect yield later on. But it's been so wet, it's been so mucky, we haven't had a nice week yet of beautiful weather, so the stuff could dry up, so the soil could dry up, so we can work it up. So this is part of it. We'll probably get those in the ground if it doesn't stop raining here, hopefully by the middle of June, and then we'll be harvesting in August sometime. But all kinds of problems, all kinds of things to do. But this is gonna be it for today. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button, smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload a video. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. You have a good day. We'll see you next time.